So, we just finished doing episode 8, and I'm embarrassed to say that after we took our picture, which is that lovely me trying to kiss Holly picture, I didn't switch the webcam back to video. So when I hit it again, it took another picture, and I didn't record any of the video for this episode. None whatsoever. I am ashamed. I'm appalled. I'm slightly ashamed of this project, and I don't want it to be affiliated too much with the studio.
What? What?
I don't know.
What's stupid? Like give you a blowjob?
Being yourself.
I'm being
for not putting my faith in somebody who doesn't deserve it. No, my nipple's dead.
Email me.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
Holly or Halls.
You are listening to the Friends with Issues podcast, where no topic is too inappropriate. Strap in and don't be a bitch.
Is it for this one or for the last one?
It's this one.
Yeah?
What do you mean? What are you doing?
I'm just playing with my hair.
So, I'm still gonna post the audio here on YouTube, and then there's a little snippet of the end that I recorded. Kind of. I am so sorry, but on this episode we will be talking about. I'm bringing it up right now. Hold on.
Which one is it? 8?
8.
So we're talking about Aaron the asshole.
Right.
What the hell does this say?
A conspiracy theory about rare viruses and the nonsense about that. We have a little
eating Dominoes.
Oh, while we're eating Dominoes. Oh yeah, you missed all the chewing of Dominoes. Oh.
You fucked up, bro. You
and
fucked
hold
up.
on, we got two getting a little deeper. Lost love stories. Mine is the Prius story, and hers is the Cuban story. And actually, believe it or not, Halls has a heart. For stupid news, we're talking about Sesame Street sues because it's less sesame and more street. I try and talk about cabin fever, but Holly never gets the gist of it. Teacher stops a shooter, and how we discuss why his bills are not being paid. And then lastly, we end with what?
His bills are being paid.
Yeah, we end with needy women. The Swiss stick story.
The what? The what?
Swiss
Okay.
What did I say? Swiss stick?
Something like that.
Yeah, and then of course, Hall's joke of the day. Sorry again for the lack of video, whatever, but Friends with Issues, episode 8. What are you shaking your head for?
Because you suck.
I do suck.
There's no way we can see a movie, dude.
Why?
Because they all start at like 2 something. There's no way I'd be able to make it home by 4.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, that's just you get for opening up your legs.
Shut up, I love it.
I hope you get explosive diarrhea.
Are you crazy?
I love it when the ladies call me Bunny Love.
We are so breaking up.
What the is wrong with us?
You are listening to the Friends with Issues podcast, where no topic is too inappropriate. Strap in and don't be a bitch.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast do not reflect that of Vibe Revelation Studios, any other audio productions, podcasts, Geek Bros, Beacon of Beans, anything whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick that up, so I'm happy. I'm happy that it probably didn't pick that up. So rude. The disclaimer is there to protect our audience and my affiliates. And you should Where'd you get that from?
You don't worry about it.
Let me see
Continue.
Your phone. Let me see your phone for a minute.
I will stab you in the eye.
Thanks for tuning in to Friends with Issues episode 8. Today's title is Jason is a man whore, because Halls is not original whatsoever, so it always has to be about me, even though this is her podcast or her idea or her something. I know there's something that has to do with her. Would you like to?
What do you mean I'm not original? You're a whore.
I'm Vibe.
And Vibe is a whore.
That was Halls, and she's a piece of shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Before we get started, we gotta tell the audience and the listeners and the viewers
why they should know already.
Well, we gotta do this. Like it's a rich tradition.
So then, why don't we have that guy with the cool voice do it?
Who? Our voiceover guy?
Yeah.
But it would be weird, like, right in the middle of it. I already have him saying it at the end to, email us.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, so what do you want me to do? There's still no Twitter. Another week goes by and I still don't have a Twitter.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am. I'm very ashamed of myself. Spank me.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay.
So, today I'm wearing a very old throwback, a dragon hat from back when I was a cool kid. And Halls is trying to refine her youth. I'm talking about she's digging deep for that youth. How old are you again? Did you start getting the Medicare stuff in the mail yet or no? I was gonna help you with that. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. You didn't even do this. Did you do the social media?
Sure. Friends with issues with a Z. Friends with a Z _ with issues with a Z. Wait, yeah, friends _ with _
sweet Lord.
issues at Gmail.
That's our Instagram.
And then friends with issues with a Z at Gmail.
Yeah, and that's one word. That's friends with issues at gmail.com.
Who fucking emails me anyway?
Huh?
Emails me anyway.
They're probably afraid of your friggin' mouth because we told everybody that you're in charge of the email. So you guys should email her because she's lonely.
I'm very lonely.
We talked about this before, so you should email her, and then she'll tell me what you guys said, and we'll literally read it back on air and make fun of you. Probably, I mean, absolutely validate your opinions. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, email me.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Bitch.
Okay, so the first topic.
Excuse me.
3, 4, 1, 2. Well, for some reason, you're the first topic.
Again? Who is Aaron Schlossberg?
He's the lawyer.
Of what?
That likes to...
Okay, so... I remember this. It's all come back to me. A lawyer who was caught on video ranting against Spanish-speaking restaurant workers has been kicked out of his office space and faces a complaint from 2 elected officials. I'm not going through the rest of that because I remember this.
Okay.
So basically, he went through one of those, fuck you guys, we're in America, you should be speaking English, I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit, and he was frustrated about it, and he was caught on camera, and it somehow affected his job, and his personal life, and...
what do you mean, somehow affected?
Okay, and this is where I come to it. I don't care who you are out there. We've all come to a point, into a place, where we'll see a foreigner, they'll be talking their own language, they'll get upset that you can't talk their language, and then you'll be like, listen, fuck you, why are you not speaking English? Or why are you not speaking this particular language? It happens to everybody. You're going to tell me that people cannot empathize with his rant? Come on now.
No, you can't do that you just can't do that in New York, Jason. I get it. I get you're upset. But they weren't talking to him, okay? They were talking to each other. They don't even... It was fucking uncalled for. The guy's an asshole, and this isn't the first time that he's done this. On top of it, you're a fucking lawyer. You even have on your website, say hablo español, but you just don't do that shit. Unfortunately, you just can't do it these days. If you want to rant, go to the bathroom and fucking complain. But the things that he was saying was not cool. Okay. I can get if you're like, listen, dude, I don't understand you. I'm feeling a little insulted. That's cool. Whatever. You can speak. But the shit he was saying was not, I'm going to call ICE. I'm going to get you kicked out of my country. He didn't have to fucking go there.
He said, it's America. Staff should be speaking English.
Which is probably true. Which is true, because at our job, we're not allowed to.
Now, hold on. Okay. The United States does not have an official language. No, it does not. That's why we have 18 different... we spend hundreds of billions of dollars translating every document into 18 languages because we do not have a recognized language. But I'm telling you this right now. I have no right to go to another country and get upset that you don't speak English.
Well, because any other countries aren't like a melting pot where they have everybody in their mother living there.
I understand. But it is an unwritten understanding that Americans speak American English.
Okay,
hold on. Can we say that? It is an unwritten rule that Americans speak American English.
I guess.
So when you come to America, you know the main language is English.
Okay. So let's say you go to Russia and you know Russian. Okay? You go there. You're not listening to me. I will end your life so quick.
Sorry, I'm listening to you. I was just clearing this message.
So let's say you go to Russia. You know somebody speaks Russian.
God, you put on...
I did lip gloss.
That looks good.
My lips are juicy.
I know.
So listen.
Bring them over here.
Listen.
Sorry.
So
a week later, I'm still horny.
So you go there. You speak Russian, though. Let's say you see somebody from the United States and you speak English. Should the Russian people fucking bash you because you're speaking... You know what I mean? That's somebody else that speaks English.
But I believe his issue was that they were speaking to him in another language originally.
Okay, at that point, say, listen, I prefer English. Not, I'm gonna call ICE. I'm getting you kicked out of my fucking country.
We don't know. But here's the thing, though, is that we are picking this story up when
Watch
the camera...
the fucking video!
But when did it start? From the very beginning? It didn't. It caught him mid-act. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so anywhere, does it say where he defends himself for saying that? Nowhere, because he's a fucking idiot.
I don't think so.
If at that point, if they were like, listen, they were saying this, and this to me, and this, okay, but nowhere does he defend himself. Because he knows he's a dick. And then on top of it, in 2016...
Maybe his publicist told him not to say anything.
I will knock that fucking hat off your head.
That's what you said last week about Lord. So I'm just throwing that back in your face.
He doesn't have any representatives because he's
How
a
do you
scumbag.
know that?
In 2016, it's the same thing. He went on the sidewalk, shoved somebody, and started yelling at them. And that's another video.
Okay.
And you see the video from the beginning. Like, literally the guy...
Okay, so who the heck was recording? Who was recording some random person about to get shoved?
Listen.
Exactly.
So you're saying that this is cool, that this dude...
I'm not saying it's cool. What I'm saying is that we're all jumping on the bandwagon.
Did you watch the video?
I didn't.
You didn't watch the video! And you're fucking sticking up for him?
Well, it was quick.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. This
Pizza's
is
here.
This is 911. We have a domestic violence call.
Right? Can you believe it? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep talking. We're recording still.
I don't have to do nothing.
Keep talking. We're getting pizza right now.
So anyway, Jason wants to defend this motherfucker. ViBE wants to defend this dude.
I think the garlic is in there.
Who's this?
Janine.
Who's that?
That's from Bacon the Beans.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so he hasn't watched the video. I think we should make him watch the video.
You should.
I should. Let's see. Let me see. Where can we find the video? Can we push pause? Did they bring...
No? Okay, thank you.
Oh, perfect. Great.
Got pizza!
Yay! Let me see. I'm trying to look to see where I can... I don't know how to get on the internet here. Anyway, I'm trying to find... Can I go on Google Chrome?
God, that looks disgusting.
Give me my pizza. Can I go on Google Chrome to find the video?
Where's the
They give you a drink, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, this is hot, Jason.
Put it down on the table. Put it down right there.
I'm allowed to?
Put it down right there. Put
on
it
the chair?
Right there. Yeah, put it on the chair.
Okay.
Not really a chair.
Alright, so I'm going on Google Chrome, and I want you to see this video.
Okay, go.
Can I just go on YouTube?
Just go on YouTube.
What's this dude's name? Aaron something. Aaron
Akbar.
Aaron Akbar. Aaron, there he is, right there. It's bad when you type in Aaron and your name shows up, the whole fucking name. Let's see, videos, here we go. Let's see if this one's good. He's such an asshole, I can't stand him.
Ooh.
This dude.
Ow!
That's what you get! No.
How are you gonna keep talking?
I am talking, I'm humming, and I'm playing videos!
Can be distracting.
What happened?
Connected features.
Shut up.
What's wrong with you?
Shut up.
So this is a Whirlpool commercial. Okay, look.
Turn it up.
Every person I listen to, she's speaking is American.
He's very ignorant. And he shouldn't be allowed.
I was following up. And my guess is they're not documented. So my next call is to ICE that he's getting out of my country. If they have the balls to come here and live off of my money, I pay for their wealth.
Damn.
There was more. This is fucking shitty. I should have gone to fucking YouTube.
What country you from?
Hold on. How do you get the... Shut up. Oh, this is another one. Look.
I'm a citizen here. You're not. You're an ugly foreigner.
Oh.
You. I don't know this guy. You are not a Jew. You are not a Jew.
What?
You are not a Jew. You are twice.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you're gonna still stick up for him?
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
There you go. He apologized.
I apologize.
Wow.
Hold on, let me
Pause
see.
it. You gotta pause it.
To the people I insulted, I apologize. Seeing myself online opened my eyes, which is bullshit because he's done this years before. The manner in which I express myself is unacceptable and is not the person I am. Bullshit! I see my words and actions hurt people, and for that I am deeply sorry. While people shouldn't be able to express themselves freely, they should do so calmly and respectfully. Thank you! What the video did not convey is the real me. I'm not a racist. Wow. One of the reasons I moved to New York is precisely because of the remarkable diversity offered, thank you,
you're welcome,
in this wonderful city. I love this country and the city, and part of because of immigrants and the diversity of cultures immigrants bring to this country. Again, my sincerest apologies to anyone and everyone I hurt. Thank you.
That's a good publicist right there.
Yeah, because he sure as shit didn't write it. Because he's going, fuck that, I am a racist, fuck that. That was just part of the videos, Jason. That's not the whole video.
Okay, I understand, but I'm just saying.
So you're saying after watching part of the video that he was, what is it, justifiable?
I never said justified.
Well,
I'm just saying that people are all jumping on his ass, but everybody, I'm telling you, everybody is guilty of feeling this way.
I get it, but
Everybody's guilty of feeling this way.
You can't go into a public, especially now. Remember I told you the other day I was at Publix and I wanted to snap on people?
Yeah.
And I didn't because I knew I'd be the crazy fat lady, white lady on YouTube. You just can't do it anymore. You can't. You can't do it.
I understand
and
you can't do
him as
it.
a lawyer should know that you can't do that. You can't. I'm
He
sorry.
was probably provoked. I mean, again, I'm not.
Provoked all those times.
Hold on. We here at Friends with Issues do not condone racism or belligerent talk or anything that's considered unenlightened discussions. However, oh my God, that's what you get. But I'm keeping it real. I'm sorry. I work at a day job that when a Spanish person comes in, assuming that I'm Hispanic, starts speaking Spanish to me, and I literally look at them with dead eyes and I say, I don't speak Spanish. They most of the times they get insulted. Why? Because one, they believe that I am Spanish. I refuse to speak to them in Spanish for whatever reason, or that, how dare you not speak Spanish? Excuse me?
No, I used to get it all the time there too. Because of my last name.
Yeah. How dare you not speak Spanish? This is Miami. This is Florida. I said, and I would look at them like, I'm sorry?
No, I hate that too.
What do you mean? How dare I need to speak Spanish in South Florida? Yes, I understand. There's a large Hispanic population down here, but are you fucking kidding me?
I hated that.
Are you kidding me? I used to get complaints. He didn't want to speak Spanish to me. Well, he doesn't speak Spanish. I know he speaks Spanish.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. But
oh God, Coke is disgusting.
So then why'd you get it?
Because all I want to do is please you. That's why.
Thank you.
Carry on.
So that's like you standing up and telling these people like you can't do that. He was very, and it wasn't like he was calm about it.
In the first one, it was.
No, you didn't watch the whole thing. He wasn't calm. He wasn't really. No, he isn't. I'm going to kick you kicked out of my fucking country.
He didn't say it in a rude, in a belligerent way. He just said, listen.
First of all, it's not his fucking country. I don't think he's a full-blood American or Indian. Aren't the Indians really the people that have discovered America?
You were very racially insensitive because they're not called Indians.
What are they called? Native Americans.
Native Americans.
My bad.
Or first.
Well, back in my day, son, they were called Indians. Fucking asshole.
Finally, I knew the hick was in there, and you finally let it out.
Yeehaw!
Oh.
Isn't that pizza, like, really hot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's that. I don't like him. I think he's a piece of shit. I'm glad that he no longer has a job. I'm sure he's got a job somewhere now, but they had to close down the building. Oh my God, wait. I didn't post it. Damn it. There's a thing on Instagram where they had an immigration party in front of his... it was on Facebook or something. Damn, I wish I had it. It was funny.
That's funny.
But it was after this.
I'd like to apologize for the crunchy sounds you heard. I know last week we were eating candy. You heard the crunching. Now we're eating pizza on air. I'm having, this is from Dominoes. Dominoes Sesame Street stuff. Mm-hmm. Dominoes has, today at least, has any menu price at half price. So I have the Philly cheesesteak pizza, and Halls has her, I don't know, what was it?
Mushrooms, onions, and sausage and extra sauce. And I wanted it on the thin crust, but just had a fucking heart attack about that.
I didn't have a heart attack about it. The thin crusts are thin, oily, and
no, what do you mean oily?
They're oily.
They don't put oil.
Yes, they do. But it looks oily though. Always does. So, eating Dominoes. I gotta put it in there.
That's what she said.
I hope that's what she said. So, don't mind the swallowing and the chewing with this episode. We are starving.
Yep.
Okay? Absolutely starving. But we're going to move on to new stuff, or the next stuff, or just stuff in general.
And don't say anything about me. Listen, when Jason
don't say something about you hijacking my only segment of part of this podcast. What are you doing?
I'm going to picture your pizza.
I'll start over there. So it's time for Holly Presents
Conspiracy Files.
You heard it right. We're here for that Conspiracy Files, presented in part by Halls Dolls.
And Dominoes Pizza.
And Dominoes Pizza. Send us free stuff.
All right, can you scroll down, please? Because I don't remember any of this.
Here, take the wheel. Come on,
all right, so when Jason decides to send me anything about a conspiracy...
My name is ViBE, goddammit.
Sorry, ViBE. When ViBE decides to send me anything on conspiracy theory, then we'll talk about it. But until then, I have to find shit.
I have sent her plenty on conspiracy theory.
Okay. That'll be coming in December. Anyway, so there's a rare virus. More than a dozen people have died after an outbreak of a rare disease in southern Indiana. What the fuck? India. Southern India, that health officials warn could cause a global epidemic. Health officials have imposed emergency measures in the southwestern state of Kerala. I don't know. After the more than 40 people were infected with the Nipah virus, which causes flu-like symptoms leading to an agonizing brain swelling condition known as encephalitis. Right? I know I said that wrong, but...
Sure, go for it.
There's no vaccine for Nipah, which has a mortality rate of 70% and no treatment beyond supportive care to make patients comfortable. The virus is listed alongside Ebola and Zika as one of 80 priority diseases the World Health Organization believes could cause a global epidemic.
Okay, go carry on. I'm going to talk about Zika in a minute, but carry on.
Health officials believe this outbreak began with someone infected by a fruit bat, a senior health ministry official told the Press Trust of India news agency. Subsequent infections are believed to have come from human-to-human contact, sometimes passing to relatives or medical workers caring for the sick. About 100 families where someone has had contact with infected people are being carefully monitored by health officials. Tests have also been ordered after several bats were found dead at a secondary school in the state of Himachal something. This is in fucking India. I don't know how to say their names. Anyway.
Racially insensitive.
The examinations later found the bats were not carrying Nipah. But fear continues to run high across the country. Health officials advise that people should not eat fruits and that have fallen to the ground or appear to feature tooth or claw marks. And travel to the affected states should be avoided. On Thursdays, medical workers in white plastic suits and breathing masks...
Why's it got to be white for? I can't believe you're reading all of this, by the way.
Okay. Health officials advise that some people are very concerned.
Who? Like who?
I am.
This is a month and a half old.
So do you want me to fucking erase everything I've done? Do you want me to erase everything I've done?
Hold on now. If this was going to be a situation, the epidemic would have happened a long time ago. Right now, we'd be bunkered in, and we're actually sitting out to the zombie apocalypse right now.
Anyway.
I love when you deep throat.
Back to news. Just like you said... It's a month later, so this is that's why I think it's a conspiracy theory. They're all freaked out. It's going to be a fucking global epidemic. Not only did they bury the people, why would you not fucking burn them? Isn't that like the rule?
Whose rule?
I don't know, in the movies.
In the movies?
Yes.
Okay. So why do you... Okay, you put this on Conspiracy Theory Files.
Because I think it's shady. I don't think anything's going on. I think it's just more shit to fucking stir the pot.
To what end?
I don't know. That's your job to determine that.
I determined that with legitimate conspiracy theory. Not this horse shit. Not this horse shit that you be putting on the scripts.
Okay, just so everybody knows, there would no longer be conspiracy theory. No. When there is one, that's when Jason gets off his lazy fucking
My
ass.
name is Vibe.
Vibe. Sorry, Vibe.
All right, but I can't twist this. See, the Zika virus, I think is bullshit. Okay.
Well, that had me fucking indoors. I'll tell you that much. I was pregnant.
Why?
Because I was pregnant when it was going on.
I believe it's pure bullshit because the Zika virus actually had been related to certain carcinogens and certain chemicals that we use. And actually, because it originated where? Where did it originate in? Was it South America?
Brazil?
Or something like that, right? But they said it was linked to the type of pesticide.
Oh, is that what the Indian story was? It wasn't from mosquitoes?
What?
Zika.
Right.
Right what?
It was linked. Well, I don't know how it started, but from my understanding is that this, whatever this supposedly was is more linked to the chemicals that were used in a pesticide that was being used, and it wasn't actually a virus at all per se. It was just contamination from this particular pesticide, that's really what it was. And
but they were saying that you can get infected from the mosquitoes. Is that true?
If it was
Sorry,
true,
we're eating.
If it was true, it's because of the pesticide, not because of the mosquito themselves. See what I'm saying? So
great.
Oh my god, I'm real hungry.
Dick in the mouth.
So that's what that theory was about when it came to Zika. Zika wasn't really any kind of virus. It was a contaminant from a carcinogen that was linked to some kind of pesticide or chemical that was being used, and maybe it was being transmitted through mosquitoes. It's possible, but it wasn't an actual virus per se. It was a contamination. That's a conspiracy theory file about Zika. This other thing I've never heard of, so I don't know what this is about, but it could be something similar. Because when it comes to, much like the, oh my god, Ebola somehow made it from Africa to you know, do you remember the Ebola scare that was here in the States? You don't remember the Ebola scare in the States?
Nope.
No, I really don't. I remember.
You don't remember when Ebola...
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
But you remember that you were indoors because of Zika.
Yeah, because it was a pain in the ass, because where I live, there was thousands of fucking mosquitoes. What?
Anyway.
What the fuck was that look for?
There was a big... You could have missed it, okay? It was huge.
What year was it?
I don't remember.
But...
Oh, I'm supposed to remember the year?
5 years, 1 year, 6 months ago.
I think it was 3-4 years ago. God.
Well, did it happen in the United States?
Yes, Ebola crossed the ocean and started affecting people. We had Ebola cases in the United States, and it looked like it was about to be an epidemic.
Oh, I think I remember now.
Remember?
I think
we were all like, oh my god, Ebola's...
It was like in Texas was the first one or something like that?
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, Ebola's spreading, it's spreading, we can't stop the Ebola. Then it just stopped.
Okay, well, then obviously then that's what happened with this then.
So, what I'm saying is...
Okay, listen, I'm just saying that shit like this... listen, my conspiracy theory might be a little bit off than yours. It just makes you question, like, sometimes people read that and be like, oh my god. No, there's something behind that. You see these people, they're digging something, they're all in white, but then you got the other people standing there, they got masks on. Like, okay, so is that not that bad?
One guy right there has nothing on his face at all.
He's like, fuck it, I'm ride or die.
Yeah, do it.
You know what I mean? Two of them don't. They're like, fuck it, this is bullshit, but I'll stand here for the picture. They gave me $20.
That is true. That is really weird. You got some people all in white.
But then on top of it, not only are they wearing all white, they're only wearing a mask. So if it's airborne and stuff, it's gonna get in your eyes. Like, it's just some shady shit. Okay, let's put it this way. Anything that I put on conspiracy theory is shady. Period. Even though all news is shady. But
the number fact is that you have to understand that the way I look at certain things...
Jason, stop that.
I'm not doing that.
That's really gross.
Okay? Because that burp is very masculine. Anyway, it's not coming from me. So... You and that freaking soda, that's what it is.
Caffeine!
Oh no. God help us. Not my nipples. So, what we're trying to say basically is that these things are thrown out there as like a, you know, like a what do I want to call it? Like a distraction, and so maybe something other nefarious is going on, and it's just something distracting. Like, I don't know what happened during the Ebola scare that we had, but I'm pretty sure they got away with some shit. All right, so with that being said, I just salvaged Holly's "Kiss My Ass" conspiracy theory file section. Booyah!
Once again, if you don't hear about it, it's because he hasn't sent me anything. Because I'm fucking done.
Okay.
Ooh, lost love. But scroll down. I gotta read.
Oh God, no! My heart just skipped a beat. I can't do that.
Okay, so listen.
That hurt. Oh God, I felt it right there. Like my heart sank when I read that. We don't know.
All right. So anyway, damn, I can't read this. Maybe I should put it. Something Aaron 552 wrote somewhere on Yahoo or something. This is another reminder of why mass migration from undeveloped nations is a bad idea. When people come to America full of hopes and dreams, they also come full of disease and unhealthy behaviors.
Thank you, Trump.
And then another post, a person might as well bomb them. Oh my God, I didn't realize that said that. So might as well bomb them wrote, nothing quite like a gugna dinner of roast bat meat over a bed of typhoid grass. Might as well bomb them. He's probably got some really good posts. So apparently, since this is about like 5 months old, I'm assuming everybody's fine in India. God bless the people that died.
What?
Or what do they believe in? The Buddha over there?
Oh man. Racially insensitive. We here at Friends With Issues are not culturally insensitive.
I don't know.
So why try?
Because I'm trying to, I don't know, be nice?
You colonizer.
I don't even know what that means. So why don't we talk about your lost love, Jason?
I don't know if I want to talk about this. Like,
why? Are you into your feelings right now?
Because when I read it, my heart sank.
Do you need to rub one out before we talk about this?
I don't think that's one of those kind of stories.
Are you sure?
All right, so we're going to get a little deeper. We're going to get a little deeper with vibe.
That's what she said.
Okay? Okay, so recently, very recently.
How is recent? Like,
we're talking about like 2 weeks ago recently. You know, we all have ones that got away. You know, whether it was
thank God,
whether it was us that shoved them away or whatever. And then sometimes it just comes with timing. So one of there's very few like monumental women in my life. When I say monumental, meaning that they either meant that much to me or they caused a significant change in my life. The mother of my kids is one of the monumental ones. Not a positive one, but a monumental one. Then there was Vanessa. She was a very positive and a negative monumental one that helped bridge us into the story, into how the studio came about. Then there was one of those old school like loves or that you didn't really know you would love, but you know, old school from high school, and those rare instances where a high school crush comes back into your life and it becomes more, and that's the Priya story. So we're gonna skip past all of that, but you know, basically we fell in love, and it was just timing, horrible timing at the time. I was going through a massive court battle with the mother of my kids. It was draining me both emotionally, psychologically, and financially, and it actually severely impacted my attempts to be in a relationship with Priya. So, and it's always bothered me because I know, and she was the first girl, still to this day, the only
that gave you anal.
No, that I felt strongly about after Vanessa. And this is years apart. So, and we're talking about years apart ago. Well, recently we reconnected and started talking just as friends, and you know, she was with a guy she's been with for a while. They're engaged, and they actually just got married. And when I saw her marriage photos on Facebook, I just was like, oh, you know, that feeling. You know what I'm talking about? You have to have somebody, I don't know, because your heart's weird. That could you stop that enough with that for a minute? But you have to have somebody though that you know where you had something with, and you'd always hope that maybe one day you might be able to rekindle it if it allowed you to. But then they actually moved on with their life and they got married or whatever it is, and you saw it and you kind of just like, oh, that should have been me.
Have you seen the guys I've dated, Jason?
But you still
most of them, they're in jail. That's the next time I see their pictures.
Most of them are not in jail. 2/3. But the fact of the matter is,
over half of them are in jail.
Half of them? Are you just legit? Are we joking? We're serious?
I'm fucking serious, bro. I date scumbags. But that's why I don't date anymore.
Okay, but there's nobody that you get that unrequited love. There's nobody you're like, you know what?
There was one guy, but I didn't. He was like one of my best friends, kind of, sort of. So, and he was with my friend, but I didn't like him now. Now I'm like, I kind of like, I see him on Facebook, and I'm like, damn, I should have like tried to date him and stuff. But now I think he's fucking one of my other friends. But he's married, so I really can't say who it is.
Right.
You know who you are.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway.
Something like that.
But I really, seriously, everybody, it's sad. Cue the violin music. All the people I've dated are assholes. They're not nice. And I wouldn't want to date them again. So it kind of sucks.
That does suck. For you.
For you. But it's good entertainment for
But it is good entertainment for me. It is good entertainment for Vibe. But no, basically that's what this is about. Is that I when I had given Holly this topic, I had just seen her. By the way, she looked beautiful in her wedding dress. Absolutely beautiful. But all I could think about was, I hate that guy so much. I hate you. Envy, pure envy. And it should have been me. Because I know.
Well, maybe they'll break up. Just because they got married doesn't mean they're gonna be married forever.
No. Don't get me wrong. I've heard like some people I've found out some divorces recently. I'm like, what? When did this shit happen? It shocked me. And
I don't know nothing.
Huh?
I know nothing.
You know something?
No.
What do you know?
Nothing.
Not just that one.
You know others?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Woo!
Who? Write it down.
Oh, who to write it down? You don't know them necessarily, but I found some. I was just like, wait a minute, you guys seem so happy.
So then why do you think that they won't?
Just because. There's no guarantee that if they don't work out, and I wish them the best, you know, as with all the envy in the world that I have and but there's no guarantee that if it didn't work out, that me and her would rekindle anything.
So you're telling me?
Oh, by the way, and I did tell her.
You told her what?
Yeah, exactly that. That it should have been me.
That's what I'm saying. So you're telling me, let's say 5 years from now, she tells you it's off, it broke up, whatever. You wouldn't pursue her?
Probably would.
Where does she live? Does she live here? She lives up north, right?
No. Okay. Well, we used to live in New York. We were. I was her tutor in high school, and then I developed a crush, and I think she had developed a crush on me, but she had a boyfriend.
You tutored her? Isn't that like against the law to be fucking somebody you're tutoring?
No.
I think it is.
Peer tutoring. She was in high school. I was in high school. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. What law says you can't bang your tutor and tutoree? I mean, you're thinking about like 30-year-old and 15-year-old. I'm talking about.
No, that's in your mind.
Then what were you thinking? Where do you get this rule from?
There's got to be somewhere
that says you can't bang who you're tutoring.
Yeah, it's got to be something that's probably not. It's probably frowned upon.
I don't know about that. Anyway, so, and then of course I leave for Florida for college, and apparently she was looking for me for a while, and then I just happened to win that competition. And I
remember. Do you remember when you found out you won the competition?
Why? What happened?
Do you remember where you were?
I was parked behind racetrack.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. Not when you won. Do you remember where you were when you got accepted?
No, wait.
We're talking about YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember where you were when you got the email when they told you, okay, come to fucking do this YouTube thing?
Oh my god.
How is it that I remember?
No, remind me, because I remember finding out when I was parked in behind racetrack.
When you won.
Right.
Wait, when you won what?
Well, YouTube thing. Oh, no, I got that email telling me I was one of the ones that are being considered.
Yes.
Either I was a winner or I was a backup, and they let me know. That was the racetrack.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
That wasn't a racetrack? So where was that?
We were in the hotel room.
Okay.
In Orlando. With Tiffany and Anthony.
Oh my god, yes! Yes.
See, I do remember stuff.
Yes.
See, that's important.
So I found out that I won at a racetrack in the parking lot.
Exactly.
I found out I was on the list in Orlando. You're right.
So basically, Jason applied for, so they know what we're talking about. What was it? I don't know. It's something like you applied for. That's what he applied for.
It was called the YouTube Creator Institute. is where they would take, I guess, YouTubers that applied that seem to have promise, and they would, if you won, you'd go to one or two colleges, either University of Southern California or something in Chicago, to learn filmmaking or TV making, and you'd go through like a legitimate crash course, 7 weeks at the college, just learning this stuff, and you have to end with a project, and at the end you get $1,000 from Google, and they were supposed to put you on their what's called their Google, like their YouTube Extreme something. Before they had YouTube Red, we were going to call it something else. That part never ended up happening, but yeah, I had won that, and I went to the University of Southern California, where I just happened to find out that Priya lived there. So when I was going, I said, okay, so I'm leaving for California for 7 weeks. I don't know anybody. I'm going to be rooming with people I don't know. I need to reach out to somebody. I reached out to her purely friendly-wise because I wanted to have somebody around to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I took a leave of absence from work, and I went. And she had moved there for a guy, and I don't know, just like fate. They were together for years. And then all of a sudden, as I'm arriving, they're having trouble. And he breaks up with her the day I arrive. The day I arrive.
Did you get it in?
I never saw her in California, but that's another story. Exactly, because they didn't. We talked a couple of times, and we tried to meet up, but it was just hard. She had no car, and I only had a certain amount of. I had no car either. I was, we're taking the train and the trains, I think, and the buses.
They didn't have Uber over there.
Uber wasn't around at that time.
Damn.
And
that's how long ago it was?
And taking a cab was crazy expensive. And the trains and the buses stop at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, because all the shooting?
Huh? So what?
All the gangbanging going on
exactly. So, when we went to the movies, she was just, whatever. Anyway, so we talked, and I helped her through the breakup, and she said, listen, do I stay here in California, but I don't know if I can afford it, or do I go back to New York? And I helped her make the decision to go back to New York. And then
be closer to me.
But I don't live in New York. I live in Florida.
Yeah, but it's a lot closer from California to.
I guess. So anyway, we meet up a couple months later. I was actually going to in New York. I was going to a some kind of dance or whatever, and I was originally inviting Sally. Right? Okay, hold on. This is years before what happened in Orlando. Stop. And we went out, and I tried to kiss her, and she's like, "This is Sally now."
Wait. Did you do your famous Selena?
No. I do.
Wait, this is Jason when he tries to kiss someone. He goes like this. He closes his eyes before he turns because he knows it's going to be a hot mess. So he's like, I just can't see her look on her face. So I'll just, if I don't feel any warmth, I know she's walked away already.
No, that was not how it was between her. And anyway, because we were off and on forever. And anyway, she finally, she backed away. She's like, no, we're not going to do this anymore. And I said, so why am I here out with you again? And in the end, I was pissed or upset. I said, screw it. She was supposed to be my date to this thing. So I said, well, who else? Priya's here. Priya, hey, what's going on? You wanna come out? And it was an amazing night. Amazing night. It was one of those cliche moments. You're dancing with a person. It's all fun and games. Then a slow song comes on.
Like in a movie, right?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. A slow song comes on. You're kind of awkward. You look at each other. It's whatever. We're out here. You start dancing, and then something weird starts happening. They start looking at you. You start looking at them, and you're like, all right, we're gonna have a seat. So we sit down, and I don't know what happened. I rented a car. I usually rent a car when I'm in New York. When the night ends, I'm dropping her off, and something in my mind says, just ask her for a kiss. Why not? So I looked at her and asked her. She smiled. She leaned in, and that one kiss ended up being a full makeout session till the sun came up.
And Jason does kiss good, by the way.
Thank you very much.
He does. He kisses really good.
I love kissing. Kissing is my thing. I it's so passionate and so great. But anyway, me and her made out until the sun came up.
Were your lips? Because I did that one time. Well, not till the sun came up. But were your lips all swollen and stuff? Or
yup.
That's a good kind of kiss.
Yup. It was amazing. I mean, when I say so, I'm talking about. It had to be. We had to have been in that car for 4 hours making out. There's no way I didn't get to drop her back off till after 12, and the sun comes up at what, 5? 4, 6, I don't know. Sun was coming up, and I couldn't believe it. That's the only reason why we stopped, because the sun shot me in the eye. That's what she said. And feelings were there, and I convinced her to come. I flew her down for her birthday a week later, and it was great. She met my friends at the time. She met my boys.
What the fuck was I? Was I pregnant?
No, this is 2012.
Really?
Yeah.
So, how many years ago is that? 5?
6 years ago?
What the fuck was I doing then?
I don't know. But you know, I was
out.
Getting, out living your life.
I was out fucking multiplicating.
Okay, you're out getting your aura on.
That's probably one of the times where I came here, remember, and we made out in the hallway, and I went to go have sex with some other guy.
So yeah, okay, you know. Anyways, that's the end of the prehistory. So she got married. So I was in my feelings, but I did tell her. I said, listen, you know, before she got married, I said, listen, you know what? He's a lucky guy. You know, I'm sorry that, you know, things didn't work out between us, but literally it should be me.
But you didn't pursue her that much, though, did you?
I did. When I tried hard, but it was just when you're. I have to say this for another podcast, but when you go deep into the war that happened in 2012 between my kid's mom and me, and the financial stress it put on me, just to defend myself, there was no way I could have salvage that relationship. And it was just, you know, when you have a bad foundation, it's hard. And don't get me wrong, I tried to work through it, and I tried after I won my cases or whatever, I tried to get back with her, and it just, you know, it left a really bad taste in her mouth, and it sucks, you know. But you know, and I will blame my kid's mother forever.
Let's blame her for everything.
No,
period.
no, I will blame her for the downfall of that relationship because she ooh.
Damn, Jason,
Sorry.
what's going on? You okay?
She knew what she was doing when she put that stress upon me. God forbid I moved on before, or God forbid I actually started to love my life. You know, but whatever. Moving forward.
Now, when you told her, when did she just get married?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's what.
I told her.
Is that why you wanted to talk about this? Because it happened?
No, I want to talk about this because, I don't know, it's because I think I'd seen she was engaged, or she was talking about her wedding dress, and that's when I had told her, I just had to say what I had to say. I didn't think it was going to make a dent, and actually, her
What
response,
did she say? Yeah, what was her response?
You know, I'm glad that you,
LOL?
No. What did she say? I don't remember, but it wasn't bad. She respected my feelings. She said, you know, the past is the past, and you'll find somebody too, and you know, thank you for the kind words, because I said that, listen, he's absolutely blessed. He's absolutely, you know, he hit a jackpot when he got you, and I mean
That's
that
nice.
though.
I know you do.
I meant that completely. So,
did you guys ever have a sex?
Yeah, when she came down.
Was it good?
Absolutely.
I think you say it was bad, but
Absolutely. Because when the relations, intimacy has feelings behind it, it's good. You know.
Okay,
Vibe doesn't really like to fuck. He likes to make love. But to make love, you have to actually have a connection there with it.
So let me tell you, there is one guy.
Okay.
I always, you know how I make you have nicknames for your girls? I had nicknames for my guys because there was a lot of them. I'm a whore. Big deal.
You were a whore. Now you're old,
I know.
crusty.
My shit's got cobwebs on it. It's like all closed up. Anyway. I don't even know there's a hole there anymore. I think eventually it does close. But anyway.
Oh my God.
So there was this guy. His name was the Cuban.
Okay.
I met him. I think I'm Flooding a Fish, as a matter of fact. Met him online. I remember he wanted to go out, and he wanted to meet me at, he wanted to go out and meet me somewhere, so I told him to meet me at, the Ale House. In Oakwood Plaza, because that's where my cousin used to work. And you know, like, if anything went down, he'd fucking kill him or whatever. You know, I just felt comfortable there. Anyway, so he got there. He was okay looking, but I just wasn't in the mood. I was just like, ugh, I didn't even want to be there. But he's like, please come out. So I meet him. It was okay. I was just like, all right.
It was okay. It was okay. What, the meeting?
Yeah, like
okay.
I just wasn't in the mood to, like, you know, be like all happy and whatever. I just kind of was there. He's like, how are you? He was really nice, this and that. I'm just like, meh. So we drank a little bit. I'm just like, can I go home now? You know what I mean? I just didn't want to go out.
Right.
So he walks me to my car. He was really nice. He walks me to my car, and he kisses me, and I just wasn't expecting it.
Okay, what, like a peck? Or like he just leans in?
Yeah, no. He kisses me, like, full tongue, everything.
What were you doing, yawning?
I don't know.
You're like, ooh.
I don't remember. I just know he did it. And then I'm like, all right. So I shut my door, and then he comes back. He, like, knocks on the window. I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, we got to do this again. It wasn't right. It wasn't good.
Who said that, him?
Yeah. He goes, it wasn't right. So when he because I was kind of like out, I wasn't prepared for it. You know what I mean? I didn't really connect. I felt like I didn't really connect with him, so I wasn't.
He kissed you mid-yawn. I get you.
Yeah. So my tongue was somewhere, probably whatever, like probably picking shit out of my teeth. So the next time he kisses me...
And that's the same night?
Yeah, right after. Like, literally, I was sitting in my car getting ready to leave. He walks off and literally probably turns around and knocks on the window. He's like, I'm like, yeah?
You didn't freak out? You're like, oh my God, what do you want?
No, I just wasn't in the mood. I was just like, blah, that night. I was just like, whatever, you know?
Okay.
He could have had a knife and I'd been like, all right, just fucking kill me. Let's get this over with. You know what I mean? It was just one of those nights. So I open up the door and he kisses me. And this time it was fucking good. So I'm like, this motherfucker got me hooked already. Like, I was like, all right, he can get it. So anyway, long story short, we go out a couple more times. And he told me straight up from the beginning he was dating other girls.
Okay.
So, which is fine by me. You know what I mean?
Right,
he was being honest.
Right.
So I told him, as long as he's seeing other girls, we're not going to have sex. I'm just not going to have sex with you.
Okay.
But we would fool around.
Okay.
But we just wouldn't have sex.
Why wouldn't you have sex with him?
Just being a bitch. He had other girlfriends. He was fucking other girls, so why do you have to fuck me too? You're good. You're being taken care of. I don't need to take care of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I guess, okay.
He had other girls. There was no need for me to fuck him. He was fucking every other night or even that same day. I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Okay.
So I just told him, I said, listen, all the other girls are taking care of you. You don't... If you want to come and hang out, we can hang out, whatever. Or fool around.
Okay.
Let me tell you, our foreplay was insane. Like, it was crazy. He would still take me to the movies. He would hold my hand in public. He took me to my first hockey game. Ice hockey, you know what I mean? Like, I had a great time with him. Like, I really, really liked this guy.
Wow.
So...
Sounds like a relationship.
Yeah, it kind of was, I think. I mean, I don't know, but he was dating other girls.
Right.
So, anyway, one time he was at my house. This is when I lived at, whatchamacallit?
Trailer Park Beat.
Anyway, remember North Park Road? Remember we had Taylor's birthday party? Anyway,
yeah.
I lived at Windsor. So anyway, long story short, he would come over. I don't know why I even fucking got into that. Anyway, he'd come over, and I remember finding a movie ticket on the floor. And I just picked it up. I looked at it, and it just said a movie that I didn't see. So I told him, I said, listen, this is yours. It's not mine, whatever. So he's like, okay. And then I think he went in the shower or something like that. It ended up on my floor again. So I'm like, all right, this is a fucking sign. Obviously, somebody wants me to fucking look at this ticket. So I look at the movie ticket, and it has a date when he told me that he was going out of town.
Okay.
So I was like, what the fuck? So the only reason why I got upset is because you never lied to me before.
Right.
You told me when you were with other girls. Mm-hmm. So why did you lie and tell me you were going out of town? You could have very well told me that you were going out with another girl. So at that point, I'm like, listen, I gave him the time. I go, this is not my fucking movie ticket. It's yours. Obviously, you were here like Friday night, which is cool. It rubbed me the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And I think he texted me one time.
Did you confront him about it that night?
Yes, I gave it to him. I said, listen,
I know you gave it to him, but did you say, yo, you know, you said you were out of town, and...
Yeah, he's like, I don't remember what he said. Apparently it was whatever the fuck he said. But I wasn't mad. I was like, I just didn't understand why he was lying to me. So I think he texted me a couple days later or something. I just didn't reply. He never... I think I might have texted him and said, listen, I can't deal with this. Mm. I like you. I know you're seeing other girls, but I can't take you lying to me. It's not cool. Mm. He never fucking talked to me again. So after like a month or two, I was like, oh my God, I need to see him. Like, you know what I mean?
Where the hell was I during this?
You were with... This was like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, so I was going to say, maybe that's why we don't remember the stories.
Yeah, because you were doing
you tend to disappear when you get involved with a man.
That's my stomach. Are they talking to each other?
I don't know. Our stomachs are acting weird right now.
I think they're getting it on right now while we're trying to do this podcast.
I know, that's right. See?
So anyway, long story fucking short, I found him again on Instagram or some I don't know where I found him. And then we started talking again. And I felt like he was the one that... I can't say got away because we weren't in love, but the chemistry between us was like, I really liked him. I liked spending time with him. Right. He was funny. He liked taking me out. He liked holding my hand in public. The only reason why I keep saying that is because the idiot, Don, won't hold hands with me in public. skinnier version, not fat version of me. Okay?
I wasn't gonna say any. Why do you always go back to this?
Because you're getting ready to say, well, I wouldn't hold hands with you either in public.
That's what I said.
Anyway, so I do kind of understand how you feel.
No, you don't. You don't. Kinda. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You see, you're downplaying it, but you quite literally just told a very, a similar story.
But you don't want to hear the end because the end just ruins it.
Why not?
Because I met up with him and finally fucked him.
Oh.
And then I was like, all right, I'm good.
So you did that and you disappeared?
No, I still talk to him every once in a while. I think he's dating a doctor right now.
Oh.
But I always hit him up every once in a while.
Well, sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes, because sometimes you need.
But I'm glad I needed that closure.
That physical closure, right? When you have something like.
But you don't. You don't have that closure.
Right? No, I have the closure. I got the closure. I mean, we did.
Not the way you were talking about it. Didn't sound like the closure.
No, because some people you want that physical closure. There are a few people that I'm like, dang, if I just got to deal with them, I feel better for like the past. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I get what you're trying to say.
But I wish I could get that back.
What?
With him, if it'd be one person that I would probably date again, it would definitely be him.
See, so there you go, guys. That is our lost love.
They probably fucking done turned us off and everything.
The Priya and Cuban story. No, they're listening to all of this. They're listening to all of this because we just got real with your ass.
Yeah, okay? Does anybody really want to hear it? As my grandma said, nobody wants to hear about your problems.
It wasn't problems. If you guys have your own unrequited lost love story, by all means, email us at friendswithissues@gmail.com. Tell us your sad sack story, and we will absolutely read it. Why are you so laughing?
Sad sack story.
We will. They are sad sack stories. My story's a sad sack story. Your story's a sad sack story. Give us your sad sack story. Share with us, because we just shared with you, bitch.
Love
So now we're gonna lighten up the mood with some
stupid news.
Holly made me feel really bad. She made me feel really bad just now.
Well, you're an idiot. It doesn't take that much. Okay.
That's not nice.
Oh, goodness. Can you scroll down, sir?
I want you to know that we are almost an hour in, and we're only halfway through this episode.
No bueno, no bueno.
So, all right.
Keep scrolling. Okay, thanks. Okay, so, Sesame Street. I don't know if anybody has seen the previews for the movie.
Oh, that
Happytime Murders.
Nonsense?
Yes.
Is it?
So the creators of the famous children's TV show Sesame Street have launched a lawsuit against an upcoming sex, drug, and violence-laden puppet-based movie called The Happytime Murders. The movie uses the tagline "No Sesame all street" on promotional material. The lawsuit says this tarnishes the Sesame Street brand and confuses people into thinking the two are linked.
I thought they were.
How could...
I know, I legit thought this was just an R-rated spin-off of Sesame Street. I don't...
They can't do that, though.
I thought this was from the creator of Sesame Street. They want to branching out. No, I'm not even making a joke here. I thought this was a legitimate, or a Muppets spin-off or something like that.
It's not.
Wow.
Melissa McCarthy stars in the film, slated for August release, where humans and puppets coexist. She's given a new Muppet partner in the R-rated film to try to solve a string of murders. The lawsuit calls for punitive damages and a jury trial. Sesame Workshop says that although the trailer for the movie is indescribably crude, it is not seeking to block the film's promotion. It says the "No Sesame All Street" tagline has confused and appalled viewers. The film is directed by Brian Henson, son of the late Jim Henson.
Oh, so there we go.
Yeah, but still it has nothing to do with it.
It's Jim Henson. So it's from the Muppets.
He helped develop Sesame Street characters for its launch in 1969.
See?
And later went on to create The Muppet Show. STX issued a response via a character from the film, a lawyer called Fred, saying the movie was the untold story of the active lives of Henson puppets when they're not performing in front of children. It continued, "While we're disappointed the Sesame Street does not share in the fun, we are confident in our legal position." So, what I think is stupid news is that these people are really trying to sue them. Really?
Well, I understand where they're coming from. I do. Because I'm supposed to have superior intelligence, and I swear to God, I thought this is coming from Sesame Street or from Muppets.
But did you saw the trailer?
Mm-hmm. I did, and I was like, "Oh, this is an R-rated spin-off of."
Did you see the part where the Muppets are fucking in the office?
Yeah,
and he nuts, and it's like everywhere.
What was it? What did it look like again?
Is it Silly String or something?
Yeah,
like that?
something like that. Yeah.
I just think it's stupid because I don't understand how they're going to be able to sue. You can't. How are they going to sue them? You can't sue them.
Yeah, you can. You can because
but that's like suing every like Bart Simpson, fucking South Park. They're cartoons, so automatically we're supposed to assume that it has to do with children.
No, but I bet you if they like if they did like a Mickey Mouse kind of thing, right? It was in that universe, and then they're like, you know, this ain't your mouse or whatever it is. You know, people would think, yeah, it's associated with Disney when it's really not, and Disney would be upset. It's IP infringement. Intellectual property and making it look bad or something like that. If people are gonna sit there and assume that this is related to Sesame Street, especially if their tagline is "No Sesame, All Street."
What's it mean? It's not Sesame Street.
No Sesame, All Street.
Yeah, street like the hood.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's okay. Well, this has got to be a spin-off of Sesame Street.
Do you think they have a leg to stand on?
I do. I don't think they should get any punitive damage. They might ask them to change your tagline.
Oh, but it's too late, though. The movie's coming out in August.
Yeah, it's never too late. I haven't seen any commercials for this shit.
Neither have I.
So, exactly.
I don't think they need commercials at this point.
Oh, no, not anymore. But
hopefully I'll follow up with this, and I'll let you know what happened.
But, no, I can see it. They do have a leg to stand on. Come on, now.
I don't know. I just think it's well, I don't know. I don't work in the law. Like, you studied law for a little while.
Yeah, I did. No, they have a leg to stand on because it's you're messing with intellectual property and the brand, and you don't want your brand associated with something like this.
Are we gonna go see the movie?
Hence why I do the disclaimer every time, because I don't want my brand to be associated with this absolutely inappropriate, nonsensical podcast. A production of Vibe Studios.
9/11 never happened.
Oh. so yes, we are going to watch it. We should watch it and we should review it.
Okay.
Could be our first review. Could be our first podcast review.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so you can check that off. That's what I thought was stupid news. I just can't believe that they're actually going to... No, that's you.
Oh. How do you...
don't. You're forever
clicked. That's it, ever checked
delete.
it?
I think you have to delete. Well, click on it when it highlights.
Nope, definitely not.
Okay, whatever. Who gives a shit? We know that's next.
I care. So we're messing with the script, and now apparently, if you check the box that Holly's created, it stays forever checked. It won't uncheck it. So Holly,
that's bullshit.
Where's the wah? She just flipped me off the bird. She's such a bitch. Cabin Fever. Okay, so stupid. Cabin Fever. Basically, what happened was one day I was at the day job.
I don't even know if I want to know about this.
I was at the day job, and I think I was reading one of the few times I had time to read articles because there's eyes everywhere now, so I couldn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And it discussed. There was some kind of like there was some kind of article where it was an accident and a lot of people perished in it. And then I remember thinking out loud, and I said, I like it when people die. And then when I said it, I think I told you.
I think so.
I think I either emailed or I messaged Halls, and I was like...
You said it out loud or something. Somebody's sitting next to you.
I said it out loud. I said, Halls, you know what I just said out loud? And... what is it called here? To deal with being somewhere you don't want to be. And you asked me, I think you had asked me, like, what am I going through? And I said, I just don't think I want to be here. So what I'm saying is that cabin fever, the idea that when you're stuck somewhere or you feel like you're stuck somewhere and you start going a little batshit crazy, you start thinking things, your mind goes off places, you start imagining things, you're fidgety, you want to go. And this was a good example of how I know I need to get out of my day job because I don't know where this came from. All I remember saying is I looked at this article and it was a really sad article. I don't remember if it was a train crash. And all I remember saying out loud is, I like it when people die. And then I stopped and said, what? What am I saying? And I knew it was because I was stuck somewhere that I really wanted to go. And my mind was just going racing and saying nonsensical stuff whatsoever. Has that ever happened to you, Halls?
All the time. It just happened like 10 minutes ago. Oh no.
It's too soon.
I don't think I've said I like when people die, but
No.
I do think when I watch like all the movies that I like, my so-called love story movies, whatever.
You watch
they
love
always
story movies?
Well, they always die at the end. Somebody dies.
Okay.
Like Romeo and Juliet, Titanic. There's a couple more. They're like my favorite movies, and someone always dies at the end.
Okay, what do you?
I'm just saying, like, that's like, I think like that state of mind that I have, that you're saying, like, you're miserable at work and you just, so like, I think my love life is kind of like that. I'm miserable with it, so I kind of like movies where somebody dies.
I think you've... What? No, what?
Yes.
No, this is not what we're talking about.
Yeah, you're sitting there saying that you like when people die.
No, that is just a symptom.
Because you're just miserable.
No, that's just a symptom of me being... I'm asking, have you ever been somewhere? Have you ever been somewhere? I was talking about your love life. I mean, your love life is a train wreck, and it's going to stay that way. But have you ever been somewhere or engaged in an activity where you were so miserable and you wanted to leave so badly, but you knew you couldn't for a while, that you began to start acting weird? Acting weird or saying stuff or having word vomit. This is a symptom of me being somewhere I really wanted to go, and because I was all cloudy and hazy, I said something very inappropriate and out of character because I was just in a mind state where I'm like, God, I want to go.
I've never done that.
You've never just wigged out a little bit when you were stuck somewhere?
I don't think so.
I can see you, the way you scream and yell all of a sudden because, cabin fever can happen anywhere. It could be when you're stuck in traffic forever. It could be when you're in line somewhere forever. It could be when you're literally in a place and you can't leave. It's something where you feel trapped. It's kind of like a claustrophobia without claustrophobia.
Like yesterday when I was talking to you in the car, and they wouldn't move or something. Remember, I was like...
Something like that, but how long were you stuck there? You weren't stuck there forever.
No, it wasn't I was stuck. It just said when... Whatever. Let's not even get to it, because then I start getting, like, road rage.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, I've never said that I said anything like I like when people die anywhere, even no matter how... I understand what you're saying.
It's not the... You're focusing so much. You're focusing on the phrase.
I've never said anything weird like that when I was stuck somewhere. Just, no. My hands are clean.
Oh my God.
Wipe them again, motherfucker. Wipe it.
I won't.
Anyway, no, it's never happened to me. I haven't gotten cabin fever.
I'm pretty sure you have. Everybody has gotten cabin. If you guys have a story about cabin fever, that you suffer some cabin fever,
that's better than his story.
To validate me, please email us at friendswithissues@gmail.com, and then we'll read your cabin fever story, and then we'll both make fun of Holly because she thinks she's better than us because she doesn't have cabin fever. When we know the way her outbursts are, she has it all the time.
It doesn't mean I have cabin fever. I just have outbursts.
What outbursts is outbursts that are motivated by what?
Just because I'm not a happy person.
Point taken.
Okay.
Point taken. Real quick, what does that mean? There was like a 4-hour difference.
By the way?
Right, but by the way, what? You see what I'm saying? What does that mean? It's 8:48 and 12. Anyway, I don't understand that. Anyway, so sorry guys for that. We were looking at a. Yes, I am down. One time though.
Well, he's got a small penis, so at least you know that yours is bigger. All right. So anyway, next subject.
Yeah, moving on. This is a train wreck of an episode. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Stop insulting our episodes.
I'm sorry. Did I say that this episode's titled "Jason is a Man Whore"? That's the title of it.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it.
We did?
You're a whore. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure.
Horny. Teacher stops shooter.
Yes. If you scroll down a little bit faster, in Indiana. Now we're not talking about India anymore. We're talking about Indiana.
Well done, Hollis. Well done.
Thank you very much. Presented with the most dangerous decision of his life, Jason Seaman didn't see it as a decision at all, just something that had to be done. Jason said, Jason, I deeply care for my students and their well-being.
No, what's his name?
Jason Seaman.
Jason Seaman.
I just made the joke and you didn't.
I thought you were making fun of because his name was Jason. I thought it was Jason. I didn't hear Seaman.
Go, continue with your fucking phone.
Listen, don't feel bad because I have something more important to do than to listen to this stupidity.
Then what? Then go the fuck away. Go. Do what you gotta do.
Hold on. Don't you ever talk to me like that on this podcast again, okay?
I will continue.
Don't you ever talk to me like that again in this podcast. Now you would get your ass back on there and start talking.
You and your fucking squeaky chair. Okay, so anyway.
I ruined the whole thing. Oh, you heard it? Squeak, squeak. Trying to be a man.
So, Mr. Jason Seaman said, I deeply care for my students and their well-being. The 7th grade science teacher
Guaranteed he's the butt of every joke.
At a Monday morning press conference. So he stopped a shooter. Just in case I didn't read that already. Teacher who stopped Indiana's shooter. School shooter. Let's see. My actions on that day, in my mind, were the only acceptable actions I could have done given the circumstance. Last Friday, a teenager armed with 2 handguns entered Seaman's classroom at Noblesville West Middle School in Indiana and opened fire. The 29-year-old football coach and former college defensive lineman, I guess they had to put that in there, reacted almost immediately, running at the teen and tackling him to the ground as he told students to dial 911. One bullet passed through Seaman's, that would have been funny, it was Seaman's butt, but it isn't, Seaman's abdomen. He took another to his hip and still another to his forearm, according to Facebook comics from his mom, Christy. Aw, his mom. Student Ella Whistler was also shot. The 13-year-old whose family said Saturday that she was in critical but stable condition at a local hospital. Authorities have credited Seaman's action for quickly ending a situation.
Nobody thought that this was just a bad idea.
I thought it was funny. I think every time I wrote it, I was laughing.
Carry on.
Blah, blah, blah. It was unbelievably brave. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and then this is what I found weird. The high school student who set up a charity page online to help pay his medical bills. Shouldn't that be paid?
Who?
The teacher's bills.
By whom?
Okay, first of all, if I'm at work and a motherfucker shoots me, my job better be paying for my fucking medical bills.
Yeah, why would you think that? Why would you really think that?
First of all, I shaved. I saved. I don't have. No, my job is to sit there and teach. My job is not.
What did you shave? You shaved what?
My shit.
You shaved
what? If I get shot in the ass, I want to get paid. No, oh shit! I got food on here.
Yes, wipe that off my thing.
I'm sorry.
So disgusting.
I have a list.
That's why you're single. Ooh.
What's your excuse?
I'm a whore.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm telling you right now, if I'm at work and I get fucking shot at work, that is not my job.
They're not gonna pay your bills,
motherfucker.
They're not.
Workman's comp, yes or no?
Workman's comp, you get hurt on the job by doing something that's job related. Okay, that's why you get disability and stuff.
No, there's no way. There's no way that they're not gonna pay for the bills. There's no way.
What are you talking about? You don't get hazard pay. There's no hazard pay for that. Disability, you probably yes, they'll have disability for you probably, but they're not gonna pay for your medical bills. There's no way, no how that come on, no. And you're just mad because you know that we did a GoFundMe page for you. Nobody would actually, we owe money.
What was my GoFundMe page for?
What?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, because I'm full of shit.
You gotta pay your bills. I bet you if something happened to you and we did a GoFundMe page that would pay your medical bills, we'd end up owing money.
Anyway, so,
Can you imagine?
See, I'm not the only person that thinks that. Look, Clint wrote, and he has medical bills to worry about. Why is that? Why should this hero have medical bills in the first place?
But who's gonna pay for it?
The fucking county. The state. If this dude probably saved a couple of kids' lives, maybe 10, maybe 2 or 3, who knows? You're telling me that they can't, the county's not gonna pay for his bills?
You do know that for convenience store clerks, okay, they said there is a clause, a do not be a hero clause. You know that. If somebody comes in to rob a gas station or a convenience store, just give them the money. Mm-hmm. That's the rule. It's just give them the money. Okay? Do not fight back. Do not nothing. Because if you do, no. That's their clause. So what does it say? And then teacher's clause, it doesn't say, in the event of a school shooting,
just let the kids get killed?
Just protect yourself and the kids. Do not a cost change.
But he was protecting the kids by tackling him. What else was he supposed to do? Sit back and be like, all right, fair game, shoot away.
I don't know. I'm just telling you that if they have that clause for convenience store clerks, what do you think they have for them?
Look, that's their business. That's their business. This isn't a public school.
I guarantee they have a rule that says do not attempt to be a hero. Just do not be a hero clause.
All right, well, if he wouldn't have done that, a lot more kids would have been killed.
Agreed. I'm not saying what he did was wrong, but what I am saying is that I'm pretty sure there's a rule that says do not attack a school shooter if there's a school shooting.
So if a guy comes in, your job, and he wants to be whatever it is, and you tell him no, and he shoots you, you're not gonna be a little upset about the cop that's sitting over there and all that. You're not gonna be like, motherfucker, gotta pay me. There's no reason why I should have been shot. I was following rules.
You were following rules, but the cop that was sitting right over there didn't know this guy was gonna draw something on me.
Ruggles.
Okay? You didn't know he was gonna draw something on me.
So listen, Dorothy also said, so doesn't this guy have workman's comp? He's shot on the job, he's a hero, he saves kids' lives, and he has to pay his own medical bills? What? He needs a nice vacation on a beach somewhere so he can recover from this. Raise some money for that. See, so I'm not the only one that...
And I get where you guys are coming from, but I'm dead serious. I guarantee it. They're not gonna pay that shit. Thank you so much for saving those kids, patting your back. You do know we told you not to do that shit, right?
I doubt... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have to look into it.
So, guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, I'm just saying. Alright, final topic. Even though we're an hour and 13 minutes in, Halls.
Sorry.
Talk for too damn much. It's my topic, and it is needy women.
Yeah, let's go down towards
needy women. And it's funny because this is no longer applies anymore, but it's called the Swiss chick nonsense and how being single too long makes one not want to report to anyone anymore. Amen, sister.
I wrote that.
I'm a man.
I wrote that. Go on.
Okay, so remind me exactly what part of this we're discussing.
I don't know. You're the one that said it. I don't.
Basically,
did you just try to touch my leg again?
I did, and you saw how I kind of like swerved away.
I did. I saw that.
So see, every week, all I want to do is just rub on her leg. So basically, one of the chicks from my past, which is AKA titled the Swiss chick, she got upset with me because she had sent a text message early in the morning that I didn't see for a while. And then when I did see it, I just chose not to respond. And then 2 days went by. She didn't mention me again. And when she finally did, she went off on me about not responding to that original text. It was like a good morning or how are you or something like that. I don't remember. It wasn't anything that required it.
So no like titty shot or anything like that?
No, it was just a text message. And here's the thing with me, guys. My cell phone use only exists on the clock at the day job as a distraction. Downtime, distraction from certain things. When I come home, usually my phone gets tossed to the side. I miss phone call, I miss text messages, especially if I plug it in and I go filming or I go editing or something.
He's always ignoring me.
Well, yeah, that's how she feels. But the fact of it is, it's not on my hip when I'm at home. When I'm outside, yes. So I think she had sent this message maybe in the morning. And I looked at it, but then I just kept on moving on with my life, and I completely forgot, and I just never responded. I don't respond. I have a statute of limitation. Unless your text message requires an immediate response or needs a response, if it's something random like, I don't know, like, yo, what's going on today, man? And you text me 8:00, and I saw it or forgot it around noon. I'm not gonna respond to that because the time is gone. You know what I'm trying to say? Am I wrong for that?
No.
So, and it's okay moving on. I don't respond. Or if
I would like a reply back if I text you. I kind of...
Right, I get you, but...
It's like text etiquette or something like that.
I understand that, but my thing is that if you text me 4 hours ago something mundane and it didn't require a response, or the response that I would give you to that has expired, then there's no point in responding. That's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. So, and she was highly upset, and she went off about how... why am I giving time to a man who treats me horribly, and why am I trying to be what did she say? I don't remember. What was it else?
I could look it up.
I don't think I sent you screenshots.
I think you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I think you did.
But basically, she was really upset about it. I'm not giving her time. I'm ignoring her. That a woman needs to feel wanted. And I'm just like, all this after a text message. What is wrong with you?
What? It's at work.
Oh.
They sent it to me at work.
So that's why I say about needy women. And so Holls was freaking out because she's like, you guys aren't together. She's married, okay? And you guys don't even have that kind of relationship anymore. This is a long time ago. And did you want to get through it now and discuss your aspect of this?
I was upset because doesn't she have someone?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's married.
Right.
So it seems like when her husband or whatever isn't paying her attention, it's like she wants you to be all up on her dick. And then what was she saying? Like, why am I giving you attention?
Right.
Like I wish I had that fucking screenshot because I snapped. I was like, how dare her even request your attention?
It stopped.
Like, what stopped?
The recording stopped.
Why? What, too long?
I don't know.
So anyway,
hold on.
Wait, we're still recording though.
I know.
Oh,
there you go. Maybe it only goes like a certain while and then it stops.
It's like you're boring. Bye.
Because it was over an hour now, so that's why.
So long story short, she has no right to, like, you guys aren't dating.
Right.
That's like me texting. Well, I text you and I always demand attention, but
right. But that's
you guys aren't dating. You guys aren't. There's no relationship there. She comes out of the blue. She'll ignore you. She fights with you on purpose.
Right.
She wants your attention, but as soon as you give attention, she's like, "Well, that's not good enough. That's not what I wanted." She's nuts.
Right. So then this goes on to what?
She's needy. She's needy.
Right.
She needs the attention.
Right, but to what end? So it comes back down to me where I've been single for so long. That doesn't mean I haven't had women in and out of my life. But what I'm saying is I've been consistently single for so long that I no longer care. If you know what I'm trying to say. Like, as soon as the nonsense starts, this is me.
But it used to not be like that.
I never used to be like that. You're right. This is a new... Like, for the last, year and a half now, maybe 2 years, this is a new thing. Me, I would try and apologize and blah. Now, no. You want to go? Cool. See you later. There's always somebody else. Because my love life is a revolving door right now, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually. I shouldn't say fortunately. I'm actually enjoying it. But I just don't have it in me to deal with nonsense. And I'm so... I say, okay, bye. See you. Well, why are you such an asshole? And what are you talking about? You said you're going to go. You said I'm treating you horribly, so go.
You said something. It was so good. I can't remember. I need to start printing this shit out.
What did I say?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It was said, basically, you have somebody else. What's the problem? You come and go. You make plans to come see me. Then you get mad at me at the very last. Mm-hmm. And then it's like you get mad, and then you're like, well, why aren't you paying attention to me?
Exactly.
Well, because you just told me to go piss off. Like,
exactly, because it seems like some of the women that were walking in and out of my life, they walk out expecting me to chase them, and they are flabbergasted when I don't do it.
Well, because you used to.
Yes.
That's why. So now that you know do it, it's like what?
And now they're like, wait a minute. Now, so they come back around, and I'm kind of just like, no, I'm good, straight.
Because you know they're gonna come back.
I know they're going to come back, but also because I just don't care if they don't either. To hell with it, because there's always somebody else. And I don't need to settle, and I don't need to beg and moan, and I'll admit that something probably broke inside of me a while ago. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Something broke inside of me a while ago.
I don't blame you.
But it's not a bad thing.
So what's the difference
between...
From... When she used to have a shit attack, mm-hmm. and then you used to be like, I'm sorry, until now where you're like, all right, bye. Yeah. What's the difference with her, though? Has she changed at all?
No, not necessarily. The difference is back in the day when we used to, have something, or at least there was more, I guess, respect for one another, the fights would last forever.
And it wasn't like foreplay, right?
No, it would last forever because she'd want to be able to prove her side. I'm kind of defending myself, and it would last forever. And eventually, it would either fizzle off, or she would just cut me off, and she'd have the power to come back. Now, when this happens, I don't entertain the fights. I speak your piece. I was like, okay, well, good. If you don't have to deal with me.
Well, do you think that was her foreplay?
What?
Like fighting with you.
You know what I think? And there are a few women like this. I don't think that they can handle when things are going well.
Oh, what, with you?
Yes, or well in general. Mm-hmm. And the minute things are going well, you've got to start nitpicking. You got to find something to to poke at. Crazy Train is damn good at that. Things will be going fantastic, and then I might say the wrong thing in her eyes, or I might do the wrong thing in her eyes.
But I understand.
And then that's it. Shit goes to hell. I'm like, well, we just had a good, solid week of, God forbid, good relationship talk, and what I don't know, something simple, turning a molehill into a mountain, and it's not just her. Friggin' Selena, the kid's mom, did the same goddamn thing. She would blow things up, especially when things are going really well. And still happens to this day, where things will be going really well, and you do something stupid on purpose to fuck shit up, to stir up the pot, and then things are all falling apart. And it's you, and you. No. The catalyst was you. You just can't leave well enough alone. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So, I think that's what the issue is, especially with Swiss Chick, is that whenever things are going well, anxiety starts happening, or whatever it is that you can't handle. Oh my God, things are going well, Jason. This is too much for me. I gotta. Oh, you didn't text me back in half an hour, and freaking out. See what I'm trying to say? So, and some women are like that. Could you agree? Some women they need to have that constant something.
Yeah, of course. We're crazy.
Well,
but I just think that if it is a booty call, friends with benefits, whatever the hell you want to call it,
right.
There should be like no arguing though. I don't get it. I think that's not the way I did it. I don't know if this. No,
it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. But to liven things up before we wrap up, okay, this is Holls' special part of the podcast. Bam. What?
The podcast. Podcast.
Joke of the day.
Okay. You heard it right. You heard it all up in your ass.
Wow. How's that taste?
Smooth.
Okay, ready?
Here.
Is you ready?
It says joke of the day on next page. Jason, don't look.
And you already did like 12 times already.
No, but I saw sheep. That's all I saw.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Ready? It's a sheep joke.
Okay.
What do you call a sheep covered in chocolate?
Hold on. Chocolate sheep? No. Light chocolate? No.
Candy bar.
I would have never gotten that. That is so stupid. I thought it was gonna be like fluffy chocolate, or
really
chocolate fluff.
Yeah.
Candy bar. Screw this shit. Thanks for tuning in to Friends with Issues, episode 8, our longest podcast yet. Halls, before we get going, social media.
Halls.
Oh, the AC's popping on. Go.
Oh my gosh, the AC's popping on. Can you hear me? Okay, it's Friends with Issues. Friends with a Z _ with issues with a Z. Wait, I always forget the other underscore.
That's how hot it is in here. It's so hot in here. Even though I put it to 85, it turned on.
It's that hot in here? Ooh.
Yes.
Let me take off my clothes. Oh. Okay, Friends _ with _ issues at Instagram, IG.
At Instagram.com. What are you talking about?
I don't.
It's Friends.
Why don't you do it? I always fuck it up. Why can't you just do it?
What did I tell you guys? Every time things are going well, they pick on something that's really simple.
I'm just saying, if you go back to every fucking podcast, I screw it up.
So why don't you practice in the mirror?
I don't like looking at myself in the mirror.
I wouldn't either, but at least try. Oh, don't hit me.
Come on, just do it. Why can't you do it? It takes you 2.2 seconds. You do it really fast. It's easy. It comes like at the tip of your tongue like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Is it a big fucking deal for you to do it? I do all this. I do all this shit. I get it all prepared. The least you can do is the fucking Instagram and the email.
Ow! You punch like a man. Okay, our Instagram, guys, after all of that, is Friends with a Z _ with _ issues with a Z. That is our Instagram. You see all our previews and random stuff, whatever Halls puts up there. I don't really know how to follow it. But, sorry. Did I say that out loud? But email us if there's anything on this podcast that you relate to or anything you want us to talk about, you want to hear our very inappropriate conversations, email us at friendswithissues@gmail.com and just let it all hang out. We will be there to listen. So on that note, I'm Vibe, and remember, listen to everything, but believe only what you can prove.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Holls, you just say something before we go.
Toodles noodles.
Holls, a bitch.
Got something to say? Email friendswithissues@gmail.com. This is an audio production of Vibe Revelation Studios, the cure for your common day. VibeRevStudios.com.